Hey there, YouTubers. Quick video for you. A review of... Hey, Rusty there. A review of the Straz Center in Tampa, Florida. I've seen 2 shows there now. Company in January of 2024 and Moulin Rouge in February of 2024. You won't be getting this video for several months after that. But I really need to do the review right now. The hours after I've been there for the second time, and that is because there's a mosquito flying in front of my computer screen. That is because I really cannot recommend the Straz Center as a venue for seeing shows if you are a wheelchair user, or really if you have any type of mobility impairment. And I will outline the reason I feel that way. First is that the closest parking garage to the venue is still a long walk away from the actual venue itself. Now there is, I believe, valet parking, but neither time that I was there did I use that, and I'm not really sure how that works, so I can't comment on that. The auditorium, or the house of the theater, is very steep, extremely steep, leading down to the handicap seating areas. There are several different seating areas for wheelchair users, which is nice, but again, it's extraordinarily steep getting to them. And even though I have fairly good command of my wheelchair, I did have, the first time I went there I didn't get help, but the second time I did. Someone helped me navigate getting down to the seating area. So that part was pretty rough, but even worse than that is that if you need to use the accessible restroom, and there are 2 accessible restrooms, but if you need to use them, you can't actually go back up the same way you came, because again, it's far too steep. So what you need to do is go outside the building and then come back in a different door in order to use the accessible restrooms. And the first time I was there, I was able to do that without too much of a problem, although it was raining, so I got wet going outside the building to use the restroom. But someone saw me leave and come back, saw me leave the building, knew I was going to the bathroom, and opened the door for me. But the second time I went, that didn't happen. I went out to go to the restroom, and the door was closed that I needed to go in to get to the restroom, so I had to bang on it, and nobody opened it. I banged on it again. Nobody opened it. Third time I banged on it, finally somebody opened it. So I was able to use the restroom, but again, you have to go outside, so if it's raining or very cold, it's not a nice experience, and honestly, really ridiculous that that is the easiest way to get to the accessible restroom. You also have to be careful of, if you're seated in the handicapped or wheelchair seating area that is up higher towards the back of the house, you need to make sure that you go to an exit door that lets you get outside, because not all of them do. Some of them, you'll go out the exit door and then there'll be steps to the right and steps to the left, so you can't use that exit door. So there are numerous accessibility obstacles in terms of the Straz Center. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult, and I really don't recommend going there if you are a wheelchair user or have any kind of mobility issues. Mom, am I forgetting anything?
You got it all.
Okay, well, there you go. You heard it. I got it all. So again, it's not impossible, but there are definitely better venues to go to than the Straz Center. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Patreon and be sure to stay safe out there.